What's going on, everybody? I'm David Brailey, professional singer with more than 20 years experience performing on stages all over the world. And I'm back with some more Ren. This time, this is the third installment of his Jenny and Screech trilogy. What I did not know in my last two videos is that there's not an old version and a new version. There's the original version that was done in 3 parts, and then there is one that was put together a year ago that was put in succession as one chunk of a video. Didn't get that. So I thought I was going all like, I'm going to be right, and really researched the original. Yeah, it didn't work out that way. So I'm on my third and final. Now that I know I'm not doing anything different, going to just use this, the third and final installment. This is Ren and his amazing one-take self-recording performance music video of Violet's Tale. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I probably just really pissed all of you off stopping there, but don't ever sleep on Ren and his guitar skills, because that stuff's hard. That's some classical medieval guitar playing. It's not easy stuff, and he does it so well. I don't know. My knowledge of that type of music is not very good. I don't know if that's he's playing something else or he wrote it himself. Either way, that's difficult guitar playing. People practice for years and years to be able to do things that he's doing. And clearly he has as well. But yeah, that's one of those things that I kind of feel like with Ren's music or his art, really, it's not appreciated, I guess, by mainstream because of what he does with what he has, and it's just so unique to his own style. But that opening, that guitar, and that it's still setting up, as I think I said before, I don't know if it was on because I recorded them twice, but I said so at one point about it being very Canterbury Tales-like, the idea of building this trilogy, but building as individual stories with a similar through line that will connect at the end, but the music being period and kind of specific to what you're trying to create. And it's not usually played on the guitar, but it's this, I forgot what it's called. You'll tell me. But yeah, what he does with that guitar it's fantastic. And the picture he paints, outside of the fact that he's in a hospital bed, which I mean, I would hate to know that he was recording this from inside of being treated for something because of his Lyme disease. But I mean, I could also only imagine how expensive it is to rent out a piece of a hospital, especially with the way the NHS is today. All right, I'm going to roll this back so we can get into the meat and potatoes of it. Here we go. Violet's Tale. Ooh, ooh. Chromatic scale. I think that was chromatic.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's Tale.
I like that. I like that.
a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot.
Wow. So I got so wrapped up in just enjoying the story. Well, not enjoying the story. Clearly, it's horrible. I hope he's not talking about his past, but wow. I mean, okay, so maybe this was in a rented out hotel somehow. This was just a year ago, I think. So maybe, wow. He's using the room, that hall. You can hear it as he looks up into the stairwell. He pushes his face up against that door. He's using all those dynamics to help tell his story. He's not in Violet's apartment. He's not in an apartment building. He's in a gown in a hospital performing this song, but telling it so eloquently and using what he has around him to tell it. This is one of those things, again, it's just fresh air, breath of fresh air when you see someone utilize their talents in such an artful, specific way that, hey, it's outside of that mainstream. And you know what? Keep it outside of the mainstream. Nobody needs it. They'll never get it anyway. Like one of those things. I mean, I hate to make it sound almost elitist, but this music is something else. This is something I expected to see in college, in New York somewhere, some black box theater or something. Not on YouTube. Like it's amazing. Again, his guitar, his storytelling abilities, the music and the levels that he creates, his ability to use his surroundings, just everything's really, really working. And it's a heartbreaking tale so far, but I had to stop because I guess at least, I don't know, isn't that the rules of reactors? Here we go. Oh, let me roll back a little bit. There we go.
He pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Oh. Wow. That's... Oh, man. I love that. That's awesome. That was awesome. No, I loved bringing it right back around. Everything coming to full circle. What an excellent storyteller. I've got nothing else to say. I just really enjoyed that. I don't even know if this is a reaction video or anything like that. It's more like a, I don't know, like an idiot watching art for the first time. But man, I had a blast. This was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to checking out. I think now that I'm done with this, I can actually check out his newer stuff, starting with Sick Boy, which I'm looking forward to. That's going to come up in the next couple of days. Thanks a lot, guys, for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and bye-bye.